Manchester City are playing against Ipswich Town on Saturday, so let's go through this preview here on the tactics and stuff like that. Now you might notice here that I've put these lines for the defense, and that is because I'm not quite sure what we will play in defense, but I'll get back to that at the latest maybe, and I'll tell you why when I get there. Now, you might notice immediately on the wings I have Doku and Grealish. I think Grealish plays no matter what. He played really well in the preseason. He had good games, he had bad games, should I really say. But he's gonna be wanting to come back into this side. He's gonna want to get some minutes to prove his worth. So I reckon Grealish is allowed to play against Ipswich. He didn't play against Chelsea, so it only makes sense that Grealish plays. Now I have put Gundogan, as you can see, on here on the bench. He's taking the number 19, by the way, for those who don't know. Gundogan has taken the number 19, so he's not taking Kovacic's 8 away. Gundogan, I don't think he is starting because he's only just back. Like, you have to think about the jet lag. Is he fit? Has he trained with the team yet? I don't think he has. So I don't think he wants to put somebody who has trained yet straight back into the squad. Sure, he knows how to play Pep's system, but he's only just back. Give him some time, right? So I don't think he starts. He might come on as a substitute. If you're like winning by 3 goals, he might come on and have like a standing ovation or something. But I don't think he starts. I don't see that happening. Now Rodri, as you can see, is also not starting. Rodri wasn't in training. I've talked about him already. He needs his rest. You don't want him to play against Ipswich. You are wasting Rodri's legs if you play him against Ipswich. We have the quality there to play without Rodri. Now, this is pretty standard. No De Bruyne, because De Bruyne is getting too old to play week in, week out. So instead we have Foden and Silva, who you can swap them around however you like. Doesn't really matter. And of course Haaland up top. We don't have that Haaland backup yet. We are currently looking to get Kyogo Furashi to be that Haaland backup, so maybe he will be playing these type of games in the future, but for now it will be Haaland who starts, I reckon. Again, this is the type of game I kind of expect Alvarez to start, but let's see, Haaland will get the game here. Now, this back four. We can do so much with it, and I'm really not sure what we are gonna do. I don't know if Pep Guardiola still has any interest in the box midfield thing that he did when John Stones was playing together with Rodri in the treble season. I mean, maybe you can step up like this. I'm really not sure what the idea would be with this back line. But I'm also not thinking, are you gonna play Rico Lewis in this game when Kyle Walker hasn't played yet? Kyle Walker will want his minutes. Are you gonna play our best defender against Ipswich? And where is Gvardiol? Gvardiol, I mean, he can play, of course, but Ake wants his minutes. And this is the type of game that you can give it. It was a side which is lacking in forwards momentum. Of course, Gvardiol is better going forwards than Ake. No doubt about it. But do we need that forwards momentum when we are playing against Ipswich? Or can we just sit back, have a bit of a more solid squad, because Walker and Ake, neither of them are really good at going forwards when you compare them to Lewis and Gvardiol. We don't really need that against Ipswich. If it comes down to it, you can always bring on your better players like De Bruyne, Savio, who is on the bench here as well. Again, Savio, why play him against this type of side? I'm not quite sure what I'm expecting here. It's a bit difficult. It's early in the season. We don't know what Pep wants to do yet. But it's also a symptom of just the amount of depth we have now. And this is a level of depth that Man City has not had in a long, long time. But I am happy to have it. It's alright to not know what we are going to be getting every game. Because what I do know is all of these areas that I'm now encircling We can play 3, 4 completely different players and we will still have a good lineup ready. And that is maybe the best part about this, yeah? So I'm not quite sure what I'm expecting here with the back four. I'm really curious as to what Pep Guardiola is thinking going into this game. But I would expect Ake and Walker and Akanji to play. I think those three are gonna play. The real question is, do we play Guardiola? Do we play, I don't know, maybe Diaz? Maybe Lewis? Like, we can play Rico Lewis, have like Guardiola, and then maybe put Rico Lewis out wide. Like maybe that works. I don't know how comfortable Rico Lewis is on the left hand side of the pitch. We haven't seen him play there yet. Maybe he can do it, maybe he can't. There's just so much you can do. You can obviously drop Kyle Walker. Too much that you can do. So I'm not quite sure what the back four will be looking like. We will not play the most attacking, creative sides that you have seen. Again, Bernardo Silva and Kovacic both in that midfield. Neither of them are really creative players. Jack Grealish, not exactly an explosive winger. I don't think we need it against Ipswich. You can look at the game against Liverpool for Ipswich. They looked great, but Ipswich wasn't really that amazing, if I'm being honest, when watching the game. Like, yeah, they went forwards and they defended decently, but most of that was Liverpool kept losing the ball, stupidly. And Davis played pretty well against Salah. This is just Luton Town, yeah? We heard it with Luton Town. Oh, they played well against Liverpool. They played well against whatever team, yeah? They still get fucking relegated, mates. This is just another Luton Town. This is just another Stoke. We've seen it enough. Oh, they played well. Well, nobody said that Stoke played well. Everybody hated them. But it's just the same story. They're gonna get relegated. It's not a side that you need to really fear too much. But that's just my opinion. So do tell me your opinion down below. Please do like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.